Welcome back, everybody. This is IT pharmacist that is also into IT, and just checking that everything is recording. The last video stopped kind of abruptly because my game crashed. Yeah, can't explain why. Not really care, but them's the breaks. So yeah, I took this time to, look at other videos for inspiration and motivation, I suppose. No, I lie, only inspiration. And I only just now noticed that a lot of videos are actually above 1 hour, or at least for the YouTubers who I enjoy watching. So maybe this isn't so bad that most of my videos are probably going to be pretty long. But them's the breaks, I guess. I'll have a lovely cup of coffee with me. This is so weird, like, I used to be that person who... It's not that I, didn't drink coffee. Even now, I don't really enjoy the flavor, I suppose. Check what's in this box. Nothing useful. So yeah, and it's not that I, don't drink coffee. I don't really like that the taste so much. But after I started studying IT, I've been starting drinking coffee so much that I get withdrawal symptoms if I don't drink coffee regularly enough. So, good example of how life changes you. Took a sip there. Today is such a rainy day outside, so it's nice and comforting to, stand in front of a cozy house fire and just look at bloody old Laura. I find it kind of weird that Laura is, British. British people are usually displayed as very violent in games. The villains. And what is this pass? Like, there was a big mansion. That is a mansion in Asian places. And now it ends up in a little tiny crack.
I can do this.
I believe in you, Laura. And when she says I can do this, what she means is, I have to do this. Although I'm pretty certain what she's doing is much harder. Oh crap, there might be a QT involved. I hope I'll manage to, remember the stuff I need to remember. Jesus, this crack is so random. Is this how people are supposed to get up here? I guess they are. This is like, when you bring eggs over to grandma, this is the crack you have to go up with. I think this is like what, some people are like, when I was young I had to go to school through 7 kilometers of blizzard with wolves on either side and my dog barking at me constantly. This is the Asian version. I had to shimmy up a crack every time I needed to go to the toilet or something. Because this place kind of looks like a toilet. I mean, look at this, the path continues. Totally normal path, except for that shimmying part. Yeah, wolves wouldn't, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do that.
Ross, I'm coming!
This does look like rabies to me.
God's got nothing to do with it. It's good to see you two, girl.
Sorry, they did a real number on your leg.
No, looks worse than it is.
Rabies.
Have you heard from any of the others?
Nothing.
But you talk to them.
Wait, what are you doing?
The wolves took my food pack. The transmitter from the lifeboat's in it. If we don't get that back, we're not getting off this bloody island.
You need bandages, morphine, antiseptic.
And also in the pack.
Why did you put everything in the food pack?
Exactly.
It's called the food pack because it contains everything I need for literally anything else but food.
Oh no. No, 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 no. No!
Is the rabies kicking in?
Oh, don't do this to me, you northern bastard.
Maybe it's British people who are hardcore, not archaeologists. That American archaeologist did have a little, like, you know, noob vibe to him. Oh my god, Elora, you just shimmied up a cliff. And now you can't just pull the guy. But okay, yeah, bodies do get quite heavy the more they're relaxed, I suppose. Didn't you tie up that leg? That fire is not going to keep the wolves away. If they've seen fire before. I mean. Look at the water drops on the screen. So realistic. Where's your bow?
Wolf tracks.
Yeah, I bet there's wolves around here. So,
Oh god,
you
what am
know,
I doing?
maybe different ones than the ones that you saw. What are you doing, Laura? Get your... Oh, here's your bow.
Pack's up there somewhere.
You think? Can I snipe it? Damn it, it's too smart. The wolves here are, like, smarter than the human enemies, which is weird, but okay. Activate campsite. Ooh, can I upgrade something? Bow upgrade. No. Ooh, yes. Faster firing. Can I upgrade something else? No. I'm not using the gun that much. This I could really use, but okay. So I guess the bow. I wanted to say warped strings. You know, it's like I made it somehow worse. I mean, it's quite likely if you're actually in the wild in this situation and trying to survive, and you start, you know, messing around with your equipment, you're more likely to ruin it than to actually improve on it. And people act like this is so easy. Like, you know, just a couple of strings here, a couple of like cloths there, and there you go, an extra mag or something. Oh, that foot is pretty bad. It's not bleeding at least as much, so... Hey Roth, you're supposed to be unconscious. Stop moving. Okay, let him rest his bone. Can I loot this? Yeah, I can. You're lost, Roth. What is that? I'm glad that Laura has no qualms over, you know, jumping random obstacles. I saw something and now it's gone. The game was like, why are you going here? Get back. Get back to killing wolves. It would be kind of funny that it ended up that these wolves are super like... Ooh, there's a crow. Okay, I'm not gonna kill the crow. Crows are malicious. What? That's something. Ooh, chickens survive. How did the chickens survive? Wouldn't the wolves eat them? Okay, maybe, I don't know. Fire is needed. Well, okay, fine, I'll get some fire. Right over here. Neat. By the way, my friend has actual chickens. And I've been told that chickens are like one of the scariest things ever. Because chickens don't care. They picked each other to death. Which is kind of, you know, hardcore. And they are cannibalistic. They will eat chicken meat if you give it to them. They're like little raptors. Very, very scary. What is this? So okay, I need some tool to get in there, I think. I completely don't remember this game. Like, completely. Okay, a little bit I do remember. I remember The end boss was ridiculous. That much I remember. Like they keep telling you, you know, that there's some chick here who can. Yeah, good crow. Can I loot it? I can. Yeah, there's some, you know, chick here who can control the weather and sun, and you know, does apparently Lion King cosplay. We don't know. Let me just check. The recording is still going. Still going. Lovely. Yeah. There's actually going to be a weird chick here as the final boss, and I feel it's so like unrealistic. Okay, like seeing that this is a Tomb Raider game, it is kind of realistic. I mean, that's what Tomb Raider is all about, but still. Oh, now I remember. This is my during my first playthrough. I was like, "What the hell is this?" Like it looks climbable, and you need, I think, some pickaxe to climb it. But I was so confused. Like, what the hell is this? Right, where is my plot vision telling me to go? Up there? Ugh, it's so high up. Any goodies? Probably not. So, I don't know how much, how many people are going to actually see this. This looks like a grappling hook thing. But, oh, I need fire. God damn it. Right, I'm gonna go get it. The first couple of videos, the first playthrough, I feel like it's going to be god awful. God awful. Let me just, you know, emphasize that. But in the immortal words of Jake the dog from Adventure Time, sucking at something is the first step on the road of being kind of good at something. So, you know, I'm on the road. So what did this do? Nothing? I thought so. Do I have to like shoot something or... Oh, that's why the gun. Wait, do I not have my... Where's my bow and arrow? Ah, yeah, because the guy stole it, right. But how did I upgrade it? But wait, I did use my bow and arrow. Where is it now? Did she leave it? She left it at the Roth? What's Roth going to do with bow and arrow? He needs 2 arms for it. He was doing pretty well with the pistol. So... I'm kinda confused on what to do next. But yeah... In my mind... I actually was like... you know, time to research this a bit more in a different way. I watch quite a few YouTube videos in my day-to-day life. One might say I'm kind of obsessed with YouTube videos. Like I do a little, like a lot of handcraft, and I like to, you know, keep it. There's a lantern I can destroy. No, just wasting bullets. Yeah. So I like to have something, you know, on while I'm doing my handcraft, so it won't be that depressingly boring. I mean, handcraft is pretty cool, but you know, you get to be alone with your thoughts a lot. Okay, now I can fire. This is one convenient box, I have to say. Like very stripy, for no reason whatsoever. No apparent reason. Let's put it like that. But yeah, I researched YouTube videos, and big YouTubers like, say, Jesse Cox, the Grumps, or, you know.
These ruins. Kamakura period.
You're so smart, Laura.
Was all this part of Yamatai?
Probably. So yeah. Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Yeah, most of these big YouTubers actually have like, you know, up to 4,000, 5,000 videos. Depends, of course, what kind of content they actually make. Because the fancier the content, the more difficult it is to make, and then every video is basically like higher views, but quality over quantity and stuff like that. Not here though. We're all about quantity, I suppose. Yeah, so my master plan is that even if I get like, basically 1 view per video, I'm still going to do my best to ship them out. Because the thing with YouTube is like a lot of people have already said it, like big YouTubers in various interviews, that YouTube is basically like writing, I suppose, the writing scene, in that you can never really know who's going to get the jackpot and is going to be picked as the new popular thing. It's so random. It's so completely random. And the thing is, like, once you get the popularity, the first burst of popularity, the views increase, and then they keep on increasing just because, you have a lot of views. People are like, ooh, this guy has a lot of views. What is that all about? Did you shut up? I'm coming. Jeez. Some wolves telling me. So, where was I? Oh yeah. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Let's look promising over there. All of this looks very weird. Is there another stairs that I can? But yeah, it's undeterminable amount of time until you reach the first threshold, after which YouTube will start giving your videos to more people, and you can expect some sort of exponential growth. And for most people, that is enough to reach popularity. Maybe add some ads. You're not made, but it's a pretty good situation. Oh, there we go. And but for that you really, what is this?
Some kind of container.
Okay.
Who left these behind?
I have no idea, Laura. I have no idea. Can I see some eggs? Okay. Is this always here? Weird. So yeah. My grand plan right now is to... Oh no, this is a different place somehow. The grand plan is to make a lot of videos.
Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
Well, I don't know, Laura. That's why they put it in the bushes where nobody can see it, probably. Because they wanted it to be found as easily as possible. Because, who would leave them, for example, here or somewhere? You have to leave them in the bushes, or else people are gonna be like, that's trash, why do I need to pick it up? But if it's hidden, then obviously it means something, and people are more likely to look at it. So one day I'm going to have a couple of thousand videos, and every video will have like 1 or 2 views, maybe a couple of likes. I'm not picky. Maybe a couple of subscribers. I'm not picky with that as well. And then I'll go into the news. It's the person who has the most videos with the least amount of views. That would be awesome. Wow, this plane. Wow. I bet that did not scare the wolves off at all. Like, at all. Because wolves are hardcore. They don't care about explosions. I even come from? What is this? Ah, it's a light. Single beam of light. Where's my goal? Over there. I'm moving towards it. As in life in general as well. But yeah. Yeah, this is... this game is so random on what is a fire hazard and what is not. Like, this tree is like completely pulverized and, you know, burning and stuff like that, and it's okay, but someone like farts in one of these old buildings and suddenly everyone's like, fire hazard. There it goes. Oops. Wow, a little seesaw of planes. Maybe I do need some fire. I'm fairly certain this will drive the wolves away.
The pack's in there.
The sink. Maybe I'll check it out over here first. So what's this now? More Chinese? I mean, the written language is pretty difficult to, you know, discover or think of. Or maybe it isn't. We don't know. We haven't done that. Oh yeah, they tried to do Esperanto, right? The new language that everyone would... Okay. Learn easily. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit quieter now because this is obviously going to be... I kind of remember this. I think I died here last time I played. But
Here goes.
I have fire now. Are these like man-eating wolves? Why though? Why would they eat men? Where are they running? Isn't this their nest or something?
I just want the pack. That's all.
Well, maybe you, Laura. I want to kill them all. These wolves have a flair for the dramatic, if I do say so myself.
Got it. Okay. Got to get this back to Roth.
Get the morphine and stuff. I would use the morphine. Fuck off. Funny fact, you can't get... Okay, maybe I'll get out of here and then I'll tell you the fun fact. Oh! Oh, quick time event, quick time event. Oh, now you have a knife somewhere? Where'd you get that knife, Laura? Why didn't you tell me?
That was close.
But that was only one wolf. Can I skin it? Yeah. But you had a knife this entire time and yet you, like, skinned them with an arrowhead? Laura, I thought we were friends. Why wouldn't you tell me about the knife? There was only one wolf in there. You serious? Oh yeah, I probably killed everyone else. Where's Roth? Over there somewhere. Right. Okay. Time to be Indiana Jones. Away! Yeah. Let's see those wolves try that. They probably will. That's how I'm in trouble. Oh well. Right. So, carefully make my way down again. Carefully, Laura. Carefully. There's Rob. So yeah, fun fact about morphine. Like, everybody knows that opioids are very, like, you know, dependency causing, or, you know, you get hooked on them. But if you're sick, for example, cancer patients, or, you know, after an operation, people get, you know, get given morphine for a variety of reasons, and they do not get, you know, dependency out of it. They're not hooked. And it's explained by the fact that Yeah, you stupid chicken. It's explained by the fact that if you're in severe pain and you're given something to, takes that physical pain away, then you associate the good thing with the pain. And once the association is made, it doesn't, matter how good it feels. It's like, you associate morphine with that terrible time in your life where when you were in a lot of physical pain and mental anguish and stuff like that. And people don't get hooked because they have no desire to relive that episode of their life. Was that piece of meat here before? Or that Roth was like, she's not coming back.
Let's get you patched up.
Might as well like eat a piece of my leg or something. Yeah. Isn't she cold? She was cold before. It's the same like weather. Only rainier, like worse. Objectively. The morphine helped. But it helped with the rabies though. You need antibiotics and... Okay, rabies you need the shot into a stomach, like vaccine. That's the only thing that helps. Infection, antiseptics isn't going to be enough.
Where does a young lady like you learn to do a thing like that?
Late shift at the 9 Bells. Wolf's got nothing on a broken bottle.
Wow, she used to be in bars.
You got it. Nice work.
Sorry, and a cough there.
So I assume the plan is to take that up to the radio tower.
Well, it should give us
That's
the
a
best
good
shot
plan.
of broadcasting a strong signal in every direction.
Did they have radio towers on this little island? Why wasn't it discovered?
Okay.
Like, I know that it's some military base,
We need to send out that SOS.
but a lot of
Anytime soon.
there's not a lot of islands in the world that have not
Yeah, I
been
was afraid you were
one
going
way
to
and
say that.
another discovered by
can do it,
tourists at least.
After all, you're a Croft.
Good.
I don't think I'm that kind of Croft.
Sure you are.
You already killed a bunch of people, Laura. Oh,
Just
now you
don't
give
know
me
it
the
yet.
awesome tool. Rob, why didn't you give me this before? Then again, it wasn't on
Well,
him,
it's
was
on
it?
the
He was
fast
lying on
island.
top of it. Laura, why didn't you notice it before?
Just be careful, Laura.
Hey, you're driving me up a mountain, man. Be careful. Like, I know this game is supposed to be like, introduction into why Laura is such a badass. Like, what the formative years.
You might want to give that axe a go on the rock wall over there first.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm going to save, just because I can. You enjoy your little meat on a stick.
Thank God for us training. All those treks, all those climbs. It's as if you'd been preparing me for something like this all along. It's clear that there are people living here.
You
and they're
think?
organized. They're killing and recruiting. But why? It's like some kind of cult. And a cult of what?
Maybe
What do
lanterns.
they want?
To light all the lanterns. Unlit lanterns. It's all coming together now. I don't know what your problem is, Laura. I just gave you all the answers you could possibly need. Okay. Done salvaging. Okay, now these things might be a bit more useful now that we've, now that we unlocked the upgrading part. But let's see, Hunter. Deadly shots. Efficient use of bags and pockets. What is like? Why are you so inefficient, Laura? Weird. Hardened. Eliminate your finesse. Okay. This is a hard one. Do I find more or do I carry more? Food caches. I do find a lot of things. Okay, this might help me. Yeah. Okay. The more salvage I find, the easier it's gonna be to, you know, get more stuff. At some point I need to go back and find all the missing stuff, but there's time for that. Do anything? No, nothing at all. Wow, look at this. Strengthened. I took the rubber band off the last one and put it on this one. Just for, you know, posterity's sake. Okay. It's nice that Laura had this heart-to-heart with Roth. Featured him in her YouTube video. Or, you know, mental documentary. But I can't see her writing all this stuff down, you know. And now my plot vision has extended. Seriously, can I not, like, ah, here we go. If I press up, it's a bow and arrow. If I press down, it's a pistol. Right. Right. See, we're making progress. Slow and steady wins the
I
race.
can climb this.
Okay. You're a better person than me, Laura. I mean, she's making it seem like this is so easy. I can stick to the wall and off I go. Well, it's in reality, this is like, you know, fighting gravitation with your body is like one of the hardest stuff you can actually do. I know that because I do yoga. The thing with yoga is like, if it's easy, you're doing it wrong. I can guarantee you, you're doing it wrong. So grab a teacher and let them show you how it's actually done, because yoga is not easy. Yeah. So, because also you have to fight gravitation. She's gonna do a wall jump here. This is such BS, honestly. Oh, this is such BS. Like, I'm sorry, but it is physics and logic-wise, but alright. You do you, Laura. Secret tomb nearby. Do they mean this? This is a tomb? I mean, this isn't that secret if they're like, you know, look here. Because I wouldn't have noticed this from up above. You know, these bones neatly in a little pile. Are there any wolves here by any chance? No. I guess this cave is wolf-proof. It's a high wall and stuff. Damn wolves. I guess I need some fire. This looks kinda dark. So convenient with all these caves. Because caves are usually pretty small and, you know, dank. Dank not as in cool dank, but moist and disgusting and filled with stalagmites and stalactites. So weird. But yeah, as much as I'm enjoying this English playthrough, I think my next one is going to be in Estonia. I feel like that niche has not been filled adequately on YouTube. Yeah. There's a campsite in the middle of a damn cave. Okay then. Ah, this is like a mini campsite that you can't actually do anything with. Oh, then it extinguished my torch. Come on, man. It's kind of unfair. Am I even in the temple, or is this just some... No. Oh, now I have to, like, it's gonna be the wall of extinguishing. Unworthy. Unworthy of what?
Gilded figures, servants of the Sun Queen.
Push it. I come in and I mean immediately, like, I push everything I can out of my way because I'm an archaeologist.
Sacrifice, murder.
But
There's
isn't
no
right?
record of these kinds of rituals in ancient Yamatai.
But you know,
Unless it was
sacrifice.
erased from the texts.
Yeah, that is true. The winners write the history. But sacrifice and murder aren't exactly the same thing, are they now? And again with these candles, like look who comes and sets them up and lights them. They're doing an awful job. I mean, a lot of candles are already extinguished. So whoever you are, mysterious guy, do your job better. So what's the point of this? What am I supposed to be doing? Ah yeah, I need to fill that up, I suppose. Let's land and do that. It says it's over there. Okay, there's nothing down here. Let me... yeah. Do I have to do something like stupid, like this and then run? Oh, look at me. So scientific. Why do I need a torch here? To light all these candles? I'm not doing that candle guy's job. He can do his own candling. Ah, here we go. I have to burn whatever is in here. This is not like one body. Yes, it is. It's one skeleton dude. This is such a waste of fabric. In the olden days, it was pretty difficult to make fabric. I mean, it's pretty difficult right now, but the machines have made it significantly easier. How did those skeletons weigh this much? I call shenanigans. Or you know. So what was the point of this? So confused. I think I need to push this off again. Yeah, because now it's not coming down anymore because the body bags were so damn... I forgot I had to press X, but I don't have to press X when I'm already on the wall because Laura knows what's up. Wow, look at all that XP. Look at me, archaeologing like a boss. You don't see stuff like this on the History Channel.
Built in honor of her priestesses. Incredible.
How do you know the priestesses, specifically? Maybe the priests. I mean, you know, what does candles and skulls scream princess to you? Okay, what's in this box that is completely unlocked? Wow, look at all these treasures that I can't take anywhere with me. They're gonna, you know, rot here. I just like pick one random thing. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Oh, I have relics now. I have an awesome map now. And eventually I have to go way back and figure out all the missing stuff. This is wow, look at all these action movies. Action moves with action music. Wait, I got a skill point? Oh yeah. So. Yeah, I'm gonna kill a lot of guys, so might as well update the looting stuff. Right, off we go then. Look at me. I did everything I could. I did some fire. This cave is pretty dark. Right, off on my way then. I like that the bow and arrow disappears somewhere. Then I carry the... So this is some different map. So... What is this treasure map? It's where I got the treasure map, or I need to get the treasure map. Oh, fine. I'll figure it out later. I mean, like I said numerous times, I've played this game before. I'm not you know, collect everything person. Sometimes I saw something here. I saw something here. Ah, GPS cache. A very weird place. Oh my god. But yeah, sometimes there are games that I'm like, oh, I can totally do all the challenges. I mean, this game might be it as well, where all the challenges are completely doable, you know. But for most games, I'm a very like I rage quit a lot. I have no patience with games that you know, I get into a game and then I start calculating. I guess it's a bane of programmers. I start calculating like, what do I have to do to win, or is it worth it? And then in the end, I'm like, it is not worth it.
You find anything? No, nothing. What? Nothing. There's
Scream
no one up
louder.
here. They never make it up this far. Should we head back up to the bunker? Nah, let's wait out the storm. Got it.
My god,
Stay
people.
alert. Let's move inside.
Yes, move inside. You guys are like screaming your heads off for no damn reason.
That's a good idea. We got some time. Might as well relax.
And what the fuck?
Put us on rec duty later. So what do you think they use it for? What? Radio tower? Yeah. Still works, right? Probably. We got people up there guarding it day and night. Father Matthias doesn't want anyone going near it.
Yes, because
He has a line to the outside? Why do you think most survivors ever make it up this far? What do you mean? Matthias knows exactly when a new ship is coming in. We
Wow.
always have plenty of time to prepare. So, he's fishing. Using that tower for ships. Exactly.
but then how is this island undiscovered? Turkey.
You really believe in any of that?
That is a very stupid strategy, if I might say so.
We shouldn't talk about it. Let's just get some rest.
And why, like, his henchmen are primarily Englishmen? Time to distract. And I distract them like this.
I need help! Take her down! I got it!
Are there any more of you? There's a chicken here. Highly distressed chicken. Yeah, you run away, chicken. Why didn't they pick this up? The guy's here, I mean. It's kinda irresponsible of them. Chicken, you're gonna blow my cover, so... Stupid chicken. This chicken is already like better than have to like you know, goons. Where does this lead? Up. Where does this lead? Also up. Okay. And this leads nowhere. I can't believe they didn't see me here. Like... This is just like, you know, Matthias could probably use some better henchmen.
I have spoken to some of the villagers on the island. I was expressly forbidden to leave the palace, but this did not stop me. My duties here are clear. I must learn the truth, but the stories I uncovered defy belief. Rumors abound of the Queen's communion with the spiritual world. They say she commands the sun and the rain, that her
Well, I
lands
don't
are
know.
abundant by her will alone. This is certainly nonsense. But what can be the cause of such whispers? Is this how she controls her people? By engaging their primitive superstitions? I saw absolute reverence in their eyes when they spoke of her. Yet, I also sense fear. Her people are treated with fairness, taxed reasonably, and are well protected by her storm god.
So
No
it's
wonder
a
some of them even
budding
pray to her.
democracy.
It's as if she were more than just a queen to them. Spreading discontent through her people may well be a harder task than I imagined.
Okay, so it's some sort of Chinese spy, you know, another Chinese, you know, Asian culture. Yeah, I guess that's cool. And, you know, for him, cool for him. Not cool for the other people who are just trying to live their lives. To be fair, I mean, it would be awesome if, you know, there was someone who would guarantee that you get a good harvest and stuff like that. But you burn everything down. Everything, I tell you. Nothing must be left standing after a crop came by. So yeah, it would be very convenient, very awesome if you know, you could blame someone, like there was a bad harvest, and if you were like, it's not me, man. It's like, you know, it's not that I chose a bad culture of wheat or whatnot. It's you know, or your wife or someone. It's because the you see our empress, she was pretty rude, and she didn't make the harvest as good as it could have been. It's not my fault everyone's going to be dying of hunger at some point. I did all I could by, you know, not doing much. But yeah, the rest of us need to... Another box. There's another box there. I am checking it out. Wow.
A kind of mortar and pestle, probably used for preparing medicinal herbs.
Wow, so medicinal. So... what
There
is...
are small bone fragments in the mortar well. Hopefully animal bones.
Well, I don't know, I mean, people used to die like twice in the olden days. And I'm pretty sure that the situation was dire enough that if someone died and they truly believed that his bones would do something for the benefit of others, I'm fairly certain they would have no qualms over, you know, grinding them up. As a pharmacist, I can tell you that making medicines is not easy. Like not even in the traditional way, not in the modern age. It's just not easy. How can I get in here? I think I need a pulley thingy. So yeah, making medicines is pretty difficult. Ooh, cash. Oh, she can die. Good to know, good to know. Stalking prey, don't. Now I get, at least I got some arrows out of all of this. So what was I doing? Ah yeah, being a menace. So everything around me. Yeah, figuring out how stuff works is just difficult. Figuring out how it works in the body is even more so. Because the body is it's complicated. Very, very complicated. So, where am I going even? Okay, there's a ledge there. I came up there. Came up here. Going up there. Okay, gotcha. Read it loud and clear. First I want to get that loot bag over there. Might have something good in it. Like an upgrade for my bow. I want to say bow. But probably something else. Like a pistol or something. It is kind of weird that like everything she finds, like an upgrade to her pistol for example, works with whatever she finds over here, which is presumably pretty old at this point. Like guns are also like, you know, newer versions exist of guns we might know and love. Well, not me. We don't like... I've shot out of an air pistol in my life, not a real one. Some would say that is weakness. This is ominous. Ominous squeaky. Look at me jump. I made it! I'm so cute. There's a nice view if the rain wasn't obstructing it.
Are you there?
Reyes, did you find Sam?
We're still on her trail.
I'm going to try and send an SOS from an old radio tower up here. Any tips?
Hey, Lara. You're gonna need to find the communications console. It'll look like a bunch of old switchboards.
Okay, I'll let you know when I find it.
So is Alex the resident geek? I gotta say, people, like when I went to IT, I mean before that, for me IT and programming was also like, you know, a separate language of magic, basically. Creepy people just knowing how to do stuff, which was creepy.
Hey, wake up, we got an intruder. Come on, grab her.
Please! You don't need to do this!
Oh my god, yes, you don't.
Killing us all!
I'm killing you all. This guy is so ridiculous. Yeah, same old, same old. Thought I would use the gun. You know, to mix it all up a bit. Oh, an arrow is awesome, but the gun is also awesome. I get only like one scavenge point from these guys. Oh, I get 8. Still though, not as much as I was hoping for. So what is this teacher guy's... What was his plan? I can't remember anymore, it was so stupid. That's the thing with the Tomb Raider games, it's all about the journey and not the destination, because the destination is like... basically, nobody gets it. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get it. So how were all those big men supposed to squeeze through that little gap where I had to squeeze through? Weird.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we all have a bad feeling about this, Laura. Okay, we can switch to bow. Be ready for some sneak kills. And to warm up a bit. Now she's suddenly cold after killing someone. The ghosts probably haunt her now. Oh, she still has the camera. Now we get the explanation, that's who she's been talking to.
I'm telling you, Reyes, it's mechanical, not an electrical problem.
Now, Alex.
This looks like it might be an electrical problem.
You think?
Oh, hello. Hey, who's this little fox, huh?
Ah, she's cute, huh? Yes, Alicia.
Alicia.
It's
I
my
like
daughter.
that. Oh,
14 years old
Wow.
and smarter than you'll ever be.
she must get that from her father.
Wow,
Don't give him
burn.
the attention.
Burn.
And yeah.
I'll take a look at
Geek.
this.
Oh my god, he has
Probably
adrenaline on his neck. A tattoo of adrenaline molecule on his
father.
neck. What a geek.
So I was on the lock, right? Doing a spot of midnight fishing.
Hey, Grim. Time to batten down the hatches.
I'd be right with you. So I was on the lock, right? And this thing comes looming at me. Looming
The
at
Loch Ness Monster.
So I give it a old Glasgow kiss, you know. Gets you out of trouble 9 times out of 10, that does.
I mean, knowing
Took me
Tomb
a week
Raider,
to sleep that night off. And I've not touched a drop since. See you at dinner, fam.
you know, knowing Tomb Raider, the Loch Ness Monster actually is, you know, exists.
All
What's
right.
going on
Can we
over
take
there?
B-roll, please? Thank you. Dr. James Whitman, filler 15, take 3, and action.
Okay, now take a firm grip and then slice him down the belly like this. Yeah, you got it.
Good Lord, cut! 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 Cut!
Kind of like me when I can't get ahead in a game.
Is he coming back?
I'll go get him.
World-renowned archaeologist. Discover.
The world-renowned archaeologist,
fish
Mr.
I don't
Dr. James
cut
Whitman.
rare breeds of fish.
It's just a fish. It's
I know
fine.
it's just a
You're gonna be
fish.
fine.
Get it together, man. Oh my god, I just noticed the camera lens is so like
Damn
muddy and full of
reality
fingerprints.
TV business. I'm meant to be
I didn't
bringing
know
culture
that
to
the
people,
camera
so not
actually
dinner.
that it would be logical
offense,
that it would.
Jenna.
This is
The
not
audience demands
TV
content, Dr.
quality, by
Whitman.
the way.
You know that. So until we find the Lost Kingdom, we need footage like this. Come on, let's just take it from the top, okay?
When they
What
show
if
it on
you were
Discovery
Gordon
Channel in
Ramsay
history,
ending? Dr. James Whitman, filler 15, take 4, action.
Okay, now take a firm grip and then slice him down the belly like that.
I've studied them so much, I can see charts on the back of my eyelids. But if I'm not right about Yamatai being in the Dragon's Triangle...
I remember when you found that on one of your father's digs. You ran up and showed it to me dressed in your penguin pajamas.
I was 5 years old. It was my first find.
wow,
You've got
Laura
great
is made
instincts,
for
Carl.
archaeology.
You just have to trust them.
What is this plot vision?
That's what my father used to say.
Now, there was a
Remember
man
who
ran
you
on
were,
instinct.
Laura,
For
a
better
couple
or
of days
worse.
ago.
He would have been so proud of you, Lara.
You have 20 minutes left to record.
We're getting closer to the storm.
Now, whatever's coming, we'll get through it, eh?
I know I, drop a lot of hot threads here. But, yeah, archaeology is not about, being cool.
Pull yourself together. They're counting on you.
Yeah, sit down your buttocks, girl. Let me see if I can update something. Upgrade. Yeah. Increase damage. Yeah. Reinforced limbs. Yeah. Look at my pimpin' bow. Do something with the handgun? No. Ooh, yes. Extended mag or... Yeah, I could use more damage. They take a lot of bullets. Where was I? Oh yeah. Door.
This coin probably found its way into Japanese circulation sometime in the mid-19th century.
Wow. Very fancy. But yeah, being an archaeologist is not that much about, you know, being Indiana Jones. And Indiana Jones was also not much of a archaeologist. Let's be frank here. Stupid rat. So, most of what archaeologists do is like, you know, you do research papers, then maybe you get to go on 1 or 2 expeditions. Are you shushing me? Ah, each different place has their own GPS caches. I see. I missed so much already. Let me pick these up first. Yeah.
Hey! Get that damn gun off me!
Yeah. So the machine gun. Something red over there. And I missed. Yeah. That's what you get. I think that's the... How do you know it's me? You didn't see me before. Wow, this is a good place because he can't shoot me with his... My god, dude. You take a lot of hits. I like that Laura knows like when the enemies are done. Just stands up randomly. I have no idea if there's more enemies or less. If they weren't screaming this loud, I would be completely, totally lost and they would overpower me quite quickly. But thankfully they're all incompetent to a fault. So, you know, no problem killing them all off, one by one. I feel like this was a bit like extra. Quite extra. Imagine you have to sleep in a place like this with just random corpses all over the place. Speaking of corpses, weren't there some corpses here? There we go. Okay. A bunker here. Arrows. So much arrows.
Hey, how many are there? Only one from the new wreck.
Only one. I feel like if only one person can drive your entire damn operation on their knees, you're doing something wrong. So, where are you? Can't kill you if I can't see you. this is shark music. Loot. Ooh, I see a loot box. Tiny bunker. Ooh, I got an extra skill for...
An Edo period coin minted in the late 17th century. It could have come from any number of old wrecks on this island.
What is with these people just putting random coins in random boxes? But yeah, I'm just picking up everyone's trash and getting XP out of it, so hooray for me, I guess. Thought I didn't see you there, did you? Think I need a gun for this one. Three shots, dude. Why are you so bad at this? Can I use this? You guys are kinda incompetent. I mean, I was down there for quite a while. You could have, like, you know, had the upper hand. Look at me collecting all this scrap metal instead of, you know, anything useful. How do they, like, communicate with each other? They also must have walkie-talkies or something. Or maybe they don't, and this is like the fatal flaw of this guy's plan, Matthias, the teacher. So how does he... Okay, he's looking for, like, you know, the girl that most likely is the ancestor of that one lady who... Ooh, I found the GPS. Like, that one chick, the princess Himiko, or whoever it is. The descendant, so he can also rule over everything the light touches. You know, like Simba.
World War II era.
How do you know?
Probably Japanese.
Also, I'm going to point out that I'm not sure how real archaeology works, but I'm pretty sure it's not that, like, you know, every archaeologist knows every aspect of every, like, you know, era.
It's freezing.
How many came in from the new rack? A couple dozen.
You sexy.
For the ritual? Probably. We'll find out tonight.
Then you're gonna have sex with the rest of them. Like, I know... oh, I just noticed the corpses hanging. I know it's like kind of a stereotype for women being sexy.
Better or worse, I now follow Father Matthias. If I'm gonna be stuck on his island, at least I have the best possible job. He calls me his first Solari. Matthias might be insane, but he's smart and dangerous. He knows things about this island. I believe is our only chance of ever getting out of here.
Or, you know, build a boat.
Matthias
Or send
keeps
your
us
own
happy.
signal.
We control the guns and the food. Anything the storm brings to this island is ours, and we decide the fate of any new survivors. Any who defy us are killed. We are masters of this fucked up prison.
Well, this does raise the, you know, philosophical questions. To use, you know, serve in heaven or rule in hell. This guy picked the ruling part. But yeah, the stereotype is that women are apes. No one leaves. Is this the same guy who we saw before already? This sign. So women are sexy and are, you know, every man that meets them wants to rape them. They're that sexy. But there's quite a few stereotypes about men as well in games. I mean, if you look at that Russian dude, that you know, men are the ones who partake in senseless violence, just because, I assume. Because, you know, why wouldn't they?
Careful, careful! It's loaded with fuel!
No shit.
What do they need it for?
Generator, probably. For the tower.
How the hell are we gonna get it up the stairs?
Good question.
Let's just leave it here for now.
Lazy bastard.
We can get some of the others up front to help us out.
Fine with me. Let's go.
Get over here! There's an intruder! Coming for you! Shit!
Why are these people so, like, arrow-proof? Why do they have fire arrows? I want fire arrows. I would argue I need them more than they do. Because I'm a woman. Ah, where was I? Ah yes, that men are also stereotyped, like, you know, these horny dogs that cannot keep their head out of the gutter for like 2 seconds. They need to have sex at every point. You know, whatever the situation is. Their body might be dying out in front of their legs, but with his last dying breath he's going to be like, you go man, you get that, you know, you get laid. Which is, I feel like it's kind of, you know, isn't that a bit sexist towards men? Like, women are the ones who are, you know, usually called emotional and can't control their feelings, and yet men are the ones who are always portrayed that, you know, they will have sex with literally any hole that their, you know, penis fits into. And that is not sexist, you want to tell me? There. Oh, fuck. Fine, I'll go get some fire. Somewhere. Was this a fire object? I'm glad I don't have to, like, you know, go account for all these, like, leaks. I was about to say, like, where do we get all these leaks, but I guess it is raining. Why did I burn that? I'm an archaeologist. Aren't I supposed to, like, you know, not do that? This game has a lot of collectibles. A lot of collectibles.
Time to die!
Finish it. Don't finish anything. Yeah, for a moment there I was like, I forgot. I forgot that the lanterns, they can see them. This kinda makes sense. It's pretty realistic of the game. Surprisingly so.
That glass looks weak.
But it's this, no one leaves. What am I? What is this? Oh. Oops. Oops. There's no one leaves guy is like everywhere. All over the place. So... supposed to be throwing it somewhere, but why? And where?
That glass looks weak.
Does it now? Looks reinforced to me. God, I hate this button pressing stuff.
What the hell?
Go! I'm gonna watch you die now.
Now I know what I need to do.
Where you going?
Yeah, where am I going? Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Quite unexpected. Oh, I came through here. Where is he? Can I loot him? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, another one of these. So, are there any lanterns here? No one leaves yet. Still. I guess I need to get the fire from over here. You just keep on dying over there, dude. My dude. I'll be right with you. Just gotta get the fire. Is this what I was supposed to be doing? What if I like wasted all the lanterns? They have given me an extra lantern for my efforts. Look at me destroying banners. Matter of time until I reach Bruce's. Oh yeah, bigger gun. Finally.
Just end it. Please.
Go to hell.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm so nice. Can I loot you? No, what a bastard. No one leaves. By plane? Apparently. So you need different kinds of ammo.
Expedition field report. Despite loss of 2 cargo ships to intense storms, the expedition has made landfall. We've established a communications center high in the mountains, and coastal base construction has commenced. Initial surveys have revealed several possible excavation sites.
So this isn't the first archaeological dig
is much larger
expedition.
than we originally anticipated, and layered with many centuries of history. The task of identifying the source of the storms will be long and arduous. But if we succeed in our mission here, our victory in this war will be certain.
This is kind of weird because if the accent says this guy is like French, but judging on what we've seen so far, this is like, you know, the Chinese came here, maybe the Russians as well. So who came here? Like, you can't just randomly set up an archaeological expedition. You have to, like, I'm pretty sure there's some people working involved. Someone had to know. Sorry, small sneeze there. But yeah, I feel like there's more paperwork involved than just like, okay, Ma, I'm going on an expedition, don't wait up. Because that's what they seem here, like Laura didn't know. Ha! This view was terrible. I'm so bad at computer games. Tearing us to pieces. Well, why are you guys so incompetent? I feel like this is wrong that one girl can like take down an entire army of thugs. I hate you, lamp. Hate you too, lamp. No lamps in my place. Right. Time to loot. These guys have a lot of scrap on them. I'm gonna take it all. Could use some new boots though, and a jacket. I mean, okay, I understand the boots and the pants and stuff. They can be quite, you know, icky. I bet they haven't washed in a while. But come on, Laura. Weren't you cold just, like, several times? New camp map room. So what?
Father Matthias will set us free.
From what?
From what? This island?
I like that me and Laura are on the same wavelength. Or what the hell is going on here? Because this is quite random. So where's this infamous map room? Oh, come on. So, where's this camp? Embrace the flames. Am I close? Can I jump up here? Where's this map? Boom. I think it's above me. Like directly above me. But I can't jump there because Laura is like, I don't believe you that there's something up there. That's exactly what the communists would say. Okay, fine. There's one dude that's pretty random. What was he doing up there? It's just a closed room. Closed off room. They were like, okay, Peter, you're the one who's standing up there. You got that? Just wait for her. Install the grate. You can pee down the grate. Okay. This looks promising. Because that's what you want to see in a highly, you know, sophisticated electronical device. Lots of leaves and broken stuff.
Alex, are you there?
Yeah.
The console's a wreck.
Damn it. Well, unless you see a Radio Shack around.
Do they even have Radio Shacks anymore?
Okay.
They don't have them here, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to find it first. On those old towers, they installed those panels high up. I mean, way high up.
Well, you know what? This wouldn't be such an awesome game
Climbing
without
again. Great.
good scenery. Laura, we should really go back and take a coat from one of these guys. I mean, it's literally snowing. Literally snowing. Don't you feel like you could use a coat? I mean, I know it's stinking, disgusting, and, you know, boys, there's boy smell all over it, but...
I am alone now. The rest of them are dead. This is for the best. I watched from the cliffs as their makeshift boat was tossed and turned by the storms. The clouds look like a hand upon the water, desperately clawing at their doomed
It does have a way with words, I have to say.
None survived the wrath of the storm. I observed it carefully. The storm was localized and sudden. And just as suddenly, it was gone. And this is the most interesting detail.
How?
It didn't seem random.
I mean, every time you see rain, there's some kind of emotions involved. Like, give him
I
that.
don't know what's happening on this island. Not yet. But if I ever hope to escape, I must understand this phenomenon. Now my real work begins.
So I'm kind of confused. If no one can leave the island, only like, you know, come here. How did they like build this? Because concrete does not, you know, you need some. Ouch. This is warm here. Wait, why did I come here? Is this the camp place? I walk past the camp place. It's Mela QT. There's a lot of steam here. Okay, that was like... Where is this hot air coming from? I mean, heating up steam isn't cheap or easy or efficient. Wow.
Snow. This isn't normal.
What isn't normal, Laura, is you not having a coat. Oh, here we go, a campsite finally. Laura, you need a coat in this kind of weather. Oh, it's kind of slushy. Hooray, good skill point. Yeah. Okay, I've done quite a bit of Survivor. Ammo capacity. Okay, let's do that. Okay. I'm not sure what that did, but okay. Gear. Let's upgrade that bow. There's nothing to upgrade. Oh yeah, I get some sort of, I think, a new bow. Ooh, submachine gun. So, I do use the handgun quite a lot. Yeah, I do need the extended mag. Okay, now it's getting complicated. High capacity. Steady. Okay, let's keep it steady. Look at me using duct tape. Why do I need all these resources? Is this like the pieces of duct tape that I have? Weird. Right, well, I think I've been, playing for long enough now. Very pretty, very snowy. Laura, your lack of coat is bothering me. Why did you just tie up your arm? I'm happy that the far greater wound has healed on its own, though. Come on, stand next to the fire. Eat some soup. Water soup, as they call it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. Deliberate ending. So I guess I need to do a YouTuber outro. So like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Toodles.